sudden I wanted to exercise and I wanted to choose the right foods.
Mm,
And my body started reflecting that. And
mm,
I got really, really excited. I said, I have to tell the whole world about this.
mm,
Didn't have the internet then. But anyway, that's how that started. And I started working for a no diet approach to weight loss company that did
mm,
wonderful workshops. But I wanted to do my own thing because I knew that this could work for anything.
mm,
So I started my own workshop company, and
mm,
I
mm.
was teaching to the general public, and I visualized that they would get me into their businesses and major corporations, and that's what they did. And I never made a
That's
cold call.
amazing. I know that's incredible. That's wonderful to be able to do that. Was there a time when you sort of knew that speaking and workshops, training, this sort of thing would be something that you'd be doing as a profession?
Well, here's what happened. I did make that covenant that I would
Mm,
teach this, but I was
mm.
petrified of public speaking.
Yeah, I've heard that a few times.
I mean, really, I'd rather jump out of an airplane with a parachute, without a parachute, than,
Yeah.
in those days. But, I was getting so frustrated because I kept doing jobs I didn't want.
Mm,
And I'd
mm,
forgotten that I made that covenant.
mm,
And I age regressed myself. I do have a certification as a master hypnotist, and I
mm,
age regressed myself. And I said, I believe that within all of us, we know what we want to do.
mm.
It's just, I believe that it's just fear that keeps us
Mhm.
from saying it,
Mm.
doing it. And,
Interesting. Yeah.
and so I age regressed myself, and I said, as a child, what did I play pretend the most?
Mm. Mm.
What did I play pretend the most?
Mm.
And I played pretend that I was a teacher.
Mm.
And that
Yeah.
was just such a big dream for me. But I was so scared of, the idea of public speaking. When I found out I had to
Yeah.
take a class, I said, forget it. I'm not teaching.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? So many times when I'm talking with guests on the show, with others, they end up doing the one thing that actually was really scary and fearful for them in the past. They'd always had the knowing and the feeling for it when they were young, but as you say, as we come into adulthood and we take on fears and all the rest, it just that ease, that lack of fear just disappeared and was replaced with, oh no, I can't do that. How
Yeah,
can I possibly do that? And it seems that we almost have to go through this fear. Going through the fear, facing the thing that we're scared of, is the one thing that will take us to our purpose, or it's part of how we'll actually get to our purpose and do what we're meant to be doing on this planet.
definitely. Yes, if we don't go through that fear, we're never going to get that dream. I mean,
Yeah.
but plus when you make a promise like I made, I had to do it, or I'd probably get fat again,
Well, you have to do it to stay in integrity with yourself.
Exactly.
That's the thing,
That's
isn't it?
my point. It is the thing. And it was so exciting, first of all, just to make that discovery. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when I was age regressing myself, I went back to a time I was in